Hey everybody, welcome back to Red Bull Week here on the Race Craze Diecast channel. This is going to be the 2011 Red Bull Custom of the Phoenix race win. They did not get to make this car because of licensing issues. The most beautiful paint scheme in a long time. And unfortunately, they didn't get to make the car. So I was able to acquire a full custom of it. There's imperfections. We'll go through those. Overall, a very quality custom. But we'll go ahead and take a look at this car and all the specific details on it. We'll start, though, with the box and kind of some of the extras. 2011 Phoenix win with a number 4, pin. So you see a little number 4 Red Bull pin is on there. So that's kind of cool. And then obviously the 2011 Phoenix one. I don't know if that's a custom card that was made or something because it looks a little odd, but still very, very cool that they at least made that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box. 2011 Kasey Kahne, number 4 Red Bull Toyota Camry, made 11/13 of 2012. I think. That or he got the number wrong. No, it says 2011 up there, so I don't know if that's when he made it or what the deal is there. Because it would have been a November race, so I don't know. Custom by Griff 2448. If anyone knows who that is, let me know, because I don't. I got this from a third-party seller, fourth-party seller. I don't know. Not even the original guy that got these made. He got them off of somebody. I got them off of him. So it is from a Brian Vickers 2011 Red Bull car. So it's one of 1082, and now there's only 1081 out there because this one has been changed into something else. But anyway, yeah, there was the card, there's the box. Let's get on to the diecast here, because this is a custom race win, so we've got some really interesting details to look at. And then we'll compare the paint schemes side by side with the standard paint scheme and see what differences we find. So we're going to start here on the left side. You can see on this left front, we got the Goodyear Eagle. Now, in case you're not noticing, this Goodyear is very yellow. That's a very yellow Goodyear. So these tires are either custom tires or the decals on them are custom or something. But you can see that Goodyear is very yellow. Also, you can see the color here is kind of a metallic blue. That's actually what the car looked like on the track in the Phoenix Sun. It looked really, really good, but it did not look like the stock car that they ran throughout the year. This had a very different color towards the end of the year. You can see the number 4 here is a little bit tall and not quite wide enough. In my opinion, the Sprint Cup Series logo is a little too far back and a little bit wonky shape. But overall, again, this is nitpicking. I mean, this for a custom is very, very good. On the name rail there, you see Kasey Kahne and the American flag. You can see the roof camera has its logos up there for I don't know if that's Red Bull or whose logos those are up top there. Signature related, so I'm thinking it's Red Bull or something. You can see an antenna. That's an extra hole that they literally drilled in this roof and then stuck that antenna in there, so you get an antenna. Because this isn't on an ARC chassis. Also, there is dashed in interior detail, but let's go and finish off the Red Bull side. So you see LR, left rear 8, and then again those bright yellow Goodyears, Red Bull, and the ethanol ring back here on the rear of the car. Onto the back, we got a Circle K logo, and then those are the 2 edges of the Camry bumper. Those are not normal on the Camry. That's something they added for 2012, and they did not have in 2011. On the stock car, I should say. They added them late in 2011. There you see the Red Bulls on the rear deck lid as well. The rear taillights, let's go ahead and pop this open so we can look inside. There's our fuel cell in the rear of the car. And then it says custom by Griff 2488, so there is no din to it. The roof flaps do actually open. That's the other thing. Most customs, they do not allow the roof flaps to open. This one, open right up, and they still line up great with the decals. That's very unique. So anytime you find a custom, a lot of times they will not let the roof flaps open because it's hard to decal around roof flaps, and this is a quality decaling job. So whatever he used for technique, fantastic. This looks amazing. You can see the paint behind the number there and that metallic blue looking really, really good. Let's go ahead and flip over to the right side. So the right side has no right side window because it was a short track or under a mile. Got the Red Bull here. You can see the decals have a little bit of digital edging to them. They're not quite as crisp. That's normal. It's hard to get quality decals, like especially Lionel quality. And then it's just going to have a little bit more of an edge to them. See here, I can't even look on the right side, but you can see there's a couple little wires up there in the windshield there. Those wires are also added extras. There's some extra added inside on the dash, On the seat, there's a little Simpson logo. You can see that on the headrest. That's added in. The padding is added in. That's usually not colored black. The black post right under the windshield, that's added in. The windshield banner is added in as well. You get to the very front of the car. We got a little yellow splitter down below. You can see the short track vents for the brakes on each side of the main grille area. Toyota Camry front end, and then Red Bull across the hood on that metallic blue background. So overall, this car, I mean, if you look at it by itself, especially from a distance, a very good-looking car. And it is a very solid, I mean, this is a very, very good and well-done custom. You know, it's never the maker's fault if the decals aren't quite right, you know, when the number's not quite stretched far enough. And I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. But let's go ahead and start now, and we'll look at the main paint scheme and see what I'm talking about. So, as I said, the main paint scheme is a gloss blue, which is not what they ran on track. This is actually closer to the on-track color. But if you look at this Elite here that I did yesterday, you can see that the blue color is much more of a gloss and more of a, I don't want to say darker, but just more of a glossy blue than that metallic blue there. And again, that glossy blue, they didn't actually run on the track at Phoenix. They did run that metallic blue, so that's actually more accurate there. Obviously, the decaling on the Elite's going to be better because it's the Lionel decaling and stuff like that. But what I was talking about earlier is if you look side by side, if I can get the numbers here, so you can see both sets of numbers, you can see that number 4 on the right side is just a longer or a wider number 4. They have a little bit similar heights. One's a little bit taller than the other, but the real teller is that the one is at an angle, or at least is a little bit wider this way. Excuse me. A little bit wider than over there. And the way I can show this off is actually with something like this screwdriver. So point to edge is literally from the edge to like just to past that notch. See, you can see how that notch is in there. This one, it's well past the notch. I mean, there's a big difference between that. So it's not huge, but you can definitely see a difference in the shape. Obviously, the colors are never going to be quite as vibrant. It's hard to get decals to get. Look at how bright and this red and yellow is. That's a very bright color on that decal. Custom decals are never going to be able to pop like that. They just don't have the undercoating to do that. You would almost need to have a red and yellow undercoating to even let them pop like that. Again, that's custom makers being at the mercy of their decals. Then we do have the Circle K logo. Again, this is Phoenix, so the Circle K logo here and here are for that race, and that is accurate. Also, the bumper here as well. Another thing is having the roof cameras and the antenna there is another one of the elements. But this car overall, like I said, outside this left side number, is just perfect. A very, very well done car. Obviously, I was saying earlier, the splitter here, this is a legitimate splitter. I don't know how else to tell you this. Let me see if I can tip it on its bottom here. You can see here, this is actually a rubber splitter end that has been added to the bottom of this. I can't even like show you how cool this is. That's a legitimate like rubber splitter. And the original does not have that. That's, you know, it's a base bumper down there. But that has been covered in some kind of like rubber or probably maybe like a vinyl or something. But whatever it is, it works. I mean, a very, very sharp and well done splitter down there. Said, this is very, very good quality. And if you're looking to get any type of custom done, this is definitely the place to go. I don't know if he still makes them. This is obviously made almost 10 years ago now, so he may not be making them anymore. I don't know if he's around anymore. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to make some contacts and find out. So this is really one of the cooler parts of customs is you get that interior detail there. That's not even on the Elites, having the wires that run around in there. The seat decals like the Simpson on the headrest, that stuff's not normally in there. And then the black post, the other one's white. You know, just little details like that all come into play when you're looking at a custom like this. And again, it looks really, really good. The paint color especially, just this color being accurate to the actual color on the racetrack is very, very cool. Another thing worth looking at was, again, I said how that Goodyear lettering looked very, very yellow. Did you hear that noise? My heart stopped. But there you can see the difference in the Goodyear yellows. This one is a very yellow Goodyear. This one's kind of yellow, but not, it's kind of faded, where that one is a much more brighter and vibrant Goodyear color. So, again, all of these are very, very small details, but, you know, when I'm nitpicking, that's kind of my job, or kind of how I do these videos. So, overall, these two cars are absolutely beautiful. A great, great day of mail for me. So this has by far been one of the cooler videos I've gotten to do. Outside of these things, the Elite I've already done from yesterday, so there's not much else to look at there. I didn't check to see if there was any actual engine detail change. That's the other thing. This hood does open up. A lot of times they don't want to hurt their decals there either. And you look at this, you open the hood up, decals are cut right where they need to be. Just well done. This is a very high quality custom, very, very well done. I've seen my fair share of customs in my day, and a lot of them haven't even had opening hoods or roof flaps or any of those types of details. And the ones that do, the roof flaps are usually glued down, and the hoods you're better off not opening because you might rip a decal. These, you can open the hoods and trunks all day long and you're not going to rip a decal. I mean, this is a very, very good and well done car. As I said, small little nitpick on the number and the colors, but again, those are all at the mercy of the decals, and some of it's not helpable. So anyway, that is pretty much going to wrap up this review. Let me know your thoughts on this custom in the comments down below. Obviously, I am thrilled on it. I don't care if you hate it or not. So if you do like it, give it a thumbs up. If you really hate it, give it a thumbs up anyway. This is a great custom. He did a good job. So definitely put the thumbs up in there, subscribe, turn on the bell, and stay tuned tomorrow for another Red Bull Diecast review.